Good morning, Ruth Green Hornets. It's Mrs. Ambrose, and today is Friday, February 24th. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led in a separate video. Welcome back. You had an extended winter break, and I hope you did some fun stuff and everybody was safe during that ice storm. And I just wanted to remind you to make sure you are following all the expectations in all locations around the building. Seeing we've been off, you may have forgotten some of them, and your teacher may do a reminder about some of those expectations. Now it's time for our Building Healthy Communities announcement. Did you know most children require at least 8 to 10 hours of sleep per night to be at their healthiest and best? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you going to bed at a decent hour and turning off all of the computers and cell phones and whatnot? You should be turning off those cell phones and computers at least an hour before bed so your mind has time to relax. Big tip, turn off the electronics before you go to bed at least half an hour to an hour beforehand. Now it's time for our Black History Month figure of the day. And today's historical figure is somebody new. Today we are honoring Ketanji Brown Jackson. She was born September 14th, 1970, and is an American jurist who serves as an Associate Justice for the Supreme Court of the United States. Jackson was nominated to the Supreme Court by President Joe Biden on February 25th, 2022. She was confirmed by the United States Senate on April 7th, 2022, and was sworn into office on June 30th. She was previously a United States Circuit Judge of the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia from 2021 till 2022. She was born in Washington, D.C. and raised in Miami, Florida. Jackson attended Harvard University for college and law, where she served as an editor of the Harvard Law Review. She began her legal career with 3 clerkships, including one for the U.S. Supreme Court Associate Justice Stephen Breyer. Prior to her elevation to the Court of Appeals, she served as a district judge for the United States District Court for the District of Columbia from 2013 to 2021. Jackson was also vice chair of the United States Sentencing Commission from 2010 to 2014. Since 2016, she has been a member of the Harvard Board of Overseers. Jackson succeeded Justice Breyer upon his retirement from court on June 30th, 2022. She is the first Black woman and first former federal public defender to serve on the Supreme Court. Ketanji Brown is married to Surgeon Patrick Graves Jackson, whom she met at Harvard College. They have 2 daughters. In a 2017 speech, Jackson said, "I'm fairly certain that if you traced my family lineage back past my grandparents, who were raised in Georgia, by the way, you would find that my ancestors were slaves on both sides." Ketanji's story makes it clear that if you set your mind to it, you can do anything. What do you want to do when you grow up? I also wanted to let you know that we are going to be delaying shout-outs until next Friday. So keep doing the right thing and working hard, and maybe next Friday you will hear your name. And also because of the snow days, we are moving Breakfast of Champions till next Wednesday, March 1st. So if you did awesome on that already, we didn't forget about you. It's coming up next Wednesday, March 1st. It'll be the Breakfast of Champions. And I also want to let you know on Tuesday this week, we have, this coming Tuesday, we have an assembly. And it's in the afternoon, the 5th grade students will be going to Roseville Middle School for a sneak peek. I remind you of this because it's important that you represent Green Elementary well. Make sure you use your manners, both in the assembly on Tuesday, and if you're a 5th grader going over to the middle school. I hope you have a great Friday and repeat after me. Ruth Green Hornets are respectful, responsible, and ready. I fly right with Hero. Hey, have a great Friday. Bye.